So, in this segment, let me get my gear straight here. We're going to be tying an intruder. This is kind of a Great Lakes color theme, a bait fish type color theme, although I think we should be fishing these flies more on the Pacific coast as well. These fish, you know, just eat blacks and purples and pinks and blues. They like browns and olives too. So I'm going to start this intruder with a red. This is, let's see, bloody red. This is a minnow head brush. Throw some red in the back of this fly. I'm tying on an OPST Intruder shank. Indeed I am. That has been pre-prepared because we're so organized here. My material's gotten a little bit bunched up there, so I'm going to need to do some little bit of brushing to free the wild beast. A person can use a bodkin to do this, or your scissor points. I like these brushes myself. Okay, I'm going to top this with, actually going to use a couple of colors. My red is going to be some ostrich. I'm going to overtop that with some, this is olive barred. Ostrich, really nice. And I'm going to make this a little bit longer than the red. Drape it back there. Oh, I like that. Wind that forward. Make a base for our body. And I'm going to throw in a couple strands of lateral flash. You know, I should probably use some different type of flash now and then, because there are a lot of brands out there, a lot of styles, and it's all good, but I've just kind of gotten in the groove of using lateral flash, and I like it. It works well for me, so I just kind of stick with it. Okay, now I'm going to do a root beer body here. And this intruder shank, I have the large size ball's eyes. A person could use different color body material here if they wished. No harm, no foul. There we go. Now I've got a couple of chromatic brushes here. And this one, I think this is, actually this may be a summer latz. Oh, I am so sorry. I have been mispronouncing that so consistently. I am embarrassed, but that's, you know, that's the way it goes. some great people out there who develop some of these products, and I just discover them, and I don't know the folks, and so I just blunder through it. And I'm terrible with names. Oh, my friends know I am terrible with names. I meet people out on the river, and I'm grateful when somebody comes up to me and says, "Hi, I'm Frank," or "Hi, I'm Jim," because I don't remember. This is a brown and chartreuse mix, very subtle, very nice. I'm going to over top that with a brown marabou feather. I'm not sure how many turns I'm going to make until I make them. Sometimes I say I'm about to use a couple of turns or 3 turns or whatever, but I really haven't made up my mind yet. So there. Pull a few of those fibers loose. So it looks like I'm going to make about 3 turns. And then figure out how to reach in there carefully and manage to cut the stem instead of cutting the thread. And then now I want some grizzly flutter legs, and I'm really a little bit undecided as to which color to use. Ah, here they are. I think this is black and white. But I think it's black and white, but it really looks to me, it looks kind of almost like a translucent gray color. I'm going to throw a couple on that side. Sometimes I just put them right on top. I think it all works out about the same, but this time I'm getting all fancy on you. A couple on this side. I'm going to trim those just a little bit to the bend of the hook. And now I'm actually going to throw in, a couple of blue grizzly saddles. And one of the tips is broken, which is just fine, but I'm going to tighten it up a little bit there. I'll put that one on this side. Couple turns. Then I'll put one on your other side. On your other side, on the other side. On the side facing the camera. A little bit more lateral flash over the top. Nice and long, flowy. So in theory this would imitate some sort of bait fish, but you know what, I don't know. Who knows what the fish are thinking? I know I should probably pretend like I know what they're thinking, but I don't. Then I'm going to throw probably maybe just another turn of marabou right here. I may have done 2 there. I think I did 2. Then I'm going to finish this fly with a root beer. I'm going to tie this in just behind the eyes and get 1 turn behind the eyes and cross over and wind 2 or 3 turns in front of the eyes. Now a person could be dubbing a head on here. But these minnow head brushes are so nice to use. Great colors that I find myself kind of drawn to this. And some of the intruders I was tying earlier this morning, I wound up having a much larger chunk of thread at the forefront of the fly. I like this much better. So I think I like this. I like getting right up close and personal to the eye of the hook, of the shank, I should say. Dab of cement. Let's get a little brush here going. And let's evaluate what we have here. Of course we know it's great. Of course we know it's going to catch fish. Many fish, large fish, small fish, medium fish. There we have it. Slide it out of our vise. Okay, we're set to tie another beastie. Thank you.